When Declan was little, her grandpa and I had horses at our farm. I had high hopes of getting a cowgirl who enjoyed riding as much as me because every time Declan would come to the farm, she would immediately want to go ride Susie. Susie was an older horse that we trusted with the grandkids, knowing she would not buck them off or take off running with them. Declan loved to ride Susie and frequently rode her with Grandpa or I on with her. One Saturday, when Dec was probably about 5, she came to stay for the day, and, as usual, she immediately asked if she could ride Susie. I decided it would be a good day for Declan to start to learn to ride by herself and not always need Grandpa or I on with her. So once I saddled Susie, we led her into the round pen so she couldn't go far, and I set Declan up in the saddle and began to lead her around the pen. Have I mentioned that Declan and I are both strong-willed people? Well, that day we found out just what happens when we both start exerting our will. After a lap or two around the pen, Declan decided she was afraid and started to cry and beg to get off. I wanted her to conquer her fear, so refused to let her off. So we started a battle of her crying, "I'm scared, I want off," and me firmly replying, "No, you're staying on that horse. You know she won't hurt you. Stop bawling." After about a lap of this argument, I learned Declan's true negotiating skills when she said to me between cries and sniffles, "Mama, if you let me get off this horse, I'll go inside and take a nap. I promise I'll go right to sleep." Yep, she won, and I don't think I even made her take the nap. As a parent or grandparent, you always wonder how these little events may impact your relationship with your little ones as they grow older. My concern over our argument evaporated a couple of years ago when our family was sitting around our table following Christmas dinner and stories were being told. I decided Dec and I's experience didn't amount to much when she announced, "I just figured it was normal and I was supposed to be in the closet when my parents went out, because that's where my brothers put me every time and locked the door." Poor Dec, it must have been hard being the youngest with 3 older brothers.